You guys, hello, you guys. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lise Perez. I am your Master Embodiment Coach and author. And I'm so happy that you could join me today. I'm super friggin' excited. So you get to see another part of my house. So it's not just in my bedroom, it's, and with the books in the corner, but we're right here near my kitchen. So, we have a kind of cool, like little, what do you call this? Brick kind of background here. So I just thought it would be pretty sweet. So I'm super excited. Now, guys, I wanted to talk to you about embodiment. And I need to figure out some sort of a nicer title, but that's what I could think of at this point. But I wanted to talk to you about embodiment because, of course, I'm a master embodiment coach, and I wanted to kind of really, I had the inspiration to talk to you about this, just because, I am a master embodiment coach, and there's so many different facets of embodiment that I wanted to talk to you about. So if you guys stay till the end of this video, you'll learn a little bit more about embodiment, or a lot more, depending on what you're looking for, and you'll know a little more about me, and it could just be super fun. So if you guys like this video and you resonate with my message, then please like, share, and subscribe. Give it a thumbs up, and I would be super grateful. So guys, just to start off, actually, bear with me here. So. The term on Google actually states, so embodiment is a tangible or visible form of an idea, quality, or feeling. So a tangible form of an idea, like a visible idea of, a visible form of an idea, quality, or feeling. Now, pop in the comments below to what you believe embodiment is, because I would love to get your answers. I would love to hear you from my community about what it is. But for me, as a master embodiment coach, I share about the 5 different facets I believe that make up the whole scope of embodiment. And that's body, mind, heart, spirit, and soul, right? And most people will just focus on 3 facets of embodiment, which is body, mind, and spirit. But as I'm going through my own experiences and my own journey, I've come to realize that embodiment makes up every single thing of the body, mind, heart, spirit, and soul. And while some may disagree, and some may state that spirit is the same as heart, and mind could be the same as soul, or whatever the case may be, to each their own. But I believe that all 5 of these facets are so super different, right? Because, for example, body states your physiology, how you move your body, your exercise, the way that you move your body, whether you dance, whether you do Pilates or yoga. Like I do Pilates, a mixture of yoga and bar, and I dance as well. Not professionally, of course. I just dance for fun. I move my body all the time, right? Whether even if you're going for a walk, you're moving your body, you're focusing on your physiology, because what happens is not only are you focusing on your physiology, it actually brings everything up to par, up to standard. It brings things up to high standard, right? When you're focusing on your body, when you're working out, you're exercising, you're just having fun, and it just makes everything worthwhile. It makes life worth living, right? Because you don't feel like maybe you're a little overweight, or you don't feel, what some people call lazy, right? You don't feel that way. You're just moving your body all the time. So you're working on your physiology all the time, right? Your mind is this little noggin right up here, right? That's inside of your head. It's the one that, the creativity, the visualization, right? It houses the brain is housed in the mind, right? Or sorry, the other way around. The mind is housed in the brain. And so this is all of your thinking processes, all of your thought processes, that brings your reality that brings your future, your vision into reality, right? So it's a super important piece, right? And And of course, the spirit to me is like spirituality, your faith, increasing your faith, like regardless of your religion, regardless of what you believe in, just, focusing on your spirituality. It could be your, meditation, right? Yoga is part of spirituality. It could be, reading the Bible, just so many different facets, right, that go under that umbrella. And body, mind, spirit, heart is like, coming from a heart-centered place and your purpose and your calling. And you're focused on, you're focused on what it is that you want to do, right? As I said, your purpose, the vision that God has for you, the vision that God had for you before you even opened up your eyes, right? Before you even were born, right? He had a vision for you. He had a purpose for you. And so finding that direction and coming from a heart-centered place, right? That is super, super important. And now lastly, soul. Soul is like, building your legacy, creating your legacy based on your thought processes, your mind, taking the massive action, all those things, and based on coming from a heart-centered place, based on your physiology, based on your faith and your spirituality within yourself and with your creator or, God or universe or whoever you believe in, whatever you believe in. And so that's in those 4 different umbrellas, the togetherness, the unity, it becomes a part of you. And so you build your legacy from that. Your legacy is like the whole kind of the roof of everything, right? If you think about it, and embodiment is like the house of your life, right? You start with a foundation, which is the body, your physiology. And then you put some bricks and whatever, and that's your mind, right? Because you need to tell yourself in your mind that you are enough, that you can do this, right? That comes into your spirit, right? And that you can do the exercise, that you can get fit, you can do whatever, run that marathon if that's what you want to do, and you put the bricks and all that stuff, and then the windows are your heart, right? It's a heart. It's coming from a heart-centered place. Right? People can see through your heart. People can see through you and within you. They can see you. They can feel you. And then, of course, the roof, which is your soul, which is your legacy of everything, of every single part of you, of your heart, body, mind, and spirit. Right? And it becomes so, so important. So one of the programs that I'm talking about, one of the programs that I'm being coached on for my coach is talking about embodiment, is embodying every single part of you, because we all have this purpose and this calling that we want to do, right? We all have this vision for our lives, this legacy that we want to create for ourselves and for our family and for the world. And so we all want to do that, and it's fine and dandy. But what my coach speaks about very highly is that you need to embody. So say you want to become a relationship coach, and you need to embody the relationships that you have within yourself and with others before you are able to coach or teach them, to teach relationship coaching to other people, if that's what you want to do, right? Or if you want to be a health and fitness coach, then you have to embody your physiology. You have to embody every single part of that relates to health and fitness. And before you can even coach someone else on it, right? And if you want to become a mindset coach or like a guru or a spiritual guide, then you have to focus on your mind, and you have to embody your mindfulness and all those concepts before you're able to coach someone else on it, before you're able to teach someone else, right? And it becomes such a vascular dilemma sometimes, because so many people want to teach so many different concepts, but they haven't quite embodied them themselves. So, and I did that myself. I was guilty of it, right? I was super guilty of it by I want to do this and I want to teach this and all that stuff. And I would go and teach it, but I didn't feel as authentic because I didn't fully embody it. I embodied maybe a piece of it, but I didn't fully embody it, right? And I would tell people, go and do this, but I haven't done that myself, right? Just to give you a quick example, I would tell people in my programs before, you guys need to journal, because journaling is super important. And while I believe that journaling is super important, I didn't start it myself and I didn't do it myself, right? So I felt kind of off, a little bit weird saying it, but when you embody every single piece that you want to teach, right, or that the way that you want to live your life, and you say you want to teach it to others, then you won't feel as fake or as false when you're teaching it, and when you're sharing your journey, when you're sharing your experiences, and you're being like, you know what, you guys should do this, or you're coaching someone on how to do it, but yet you haven't embodied it yourself, right? You see the difference? It doesn't show that you really to yourself, because you want to hold integrity to yourself, and integrity is super important when it comes to embodiment, right? Because as I said, like if you wanted to teach something about relationships and your relationship is crap and it's not very great, but yet you want to teach and you have a passion, you have a calling for relationship coaching, right? Because maybe all your friends are having crappy relationships, or you have a story because your mom and your dad didn't really have a great relationship and they ended on bad terms, and you don't want that to happen for others, and you want to teach it to other people. So, but yet your relationship is crappy, or it's on the rocks, and maybe you're on the verge of divorce, or you're on the verge of separation, and you talk about that all the time, and yet you want to coach it, or you want to teach those concepts, whether it's communication or whatever the case may be about relationships, and your communication is not great with your partner, then how can you hold yourself in integrity when you coach someone about it, but yet you haven't led yourself through your own teachings first, right? My coach says, for me, for you, and for us, right? You teach yourself, you lead yourself first, so then you can lead others, and then you can lead the world, right? And so it becomes such an important aspect in every single piece of you, in every single piece that you want to embody, right? I wanted to embody, I wanted to teach about mindset coaching for a long time. I wanted to teach about self-love coaching for a long time. And teaching people how to live the life that they desire, and taking action. And I would speak about it all the time, and I was like, this is what I want to do. But yet when I had to look at my life, I was like, I need to work on things myself. At that time, I didn't love myself. So I'm wondering why my business wasn't working when I was trying to teach self-love. And that's because let's face it, let's be real here. I want to be real with myself, and I want to be real with you guys. I couldn't teach it because I was unable to teach it, and even though I tried, I wasn't able to teach it because I haven't led myself through it. So I was not having this clarity, right? The embodiment of the mind. I was not having this clarity or this vision, and I wasn't coming from a heart-centered place. I wanted to build a legacy, but I didn't know what type of legacy to build, right? And I wasn't focusing on my physiology of the aspects, and I had no faith at the time. I had no spirituality at the time. So I'm wondering why my business was not successful, and why I wasn't receiving clients. Well, I wasn't embodying it. I wanted to teach about self-love, but I didn't love myself. So how am I able to teach it? Right? I didn't have any clarity because I didn't go through the process. I haven't gone through the process of transformation and breakthroughs in order to really fall back in love with myself and to fully step into the power of who I am meant to be. Right? But yet I wanted to teach it. Right? You see the I don't know if this is a word, but I just made it up. But you see the discorrelation of it all. It just didn't quite work. Right? It didn't quite work whatsoever. So I needed to go through my own self-love. And once I go through my own self-love, then I'm able to figure out the process and the clarity of what to teach and how to teach it. Right? Because I've gone through the process. I've led myself through the transformations. I've led myself through the journey. And now I have a journey to base it on, have the foundation to base my teachings. Right? You see how that makes sense? And so it's the same with you. If you want to become a money coach, or if you are a money coach and you want to help women, heart-centered entrepreneurs, in order to make 6 figures a year, but yet you're only making 5 figures, how are you able to teach them that? You see, there's a disconnect there. So what I really, really wanted to focus on today is just this main core concept of embodiment. And as I said, embodiment by Google Translation states, A tangible or visible form of an idea, quality, or feeling. And I'm going to add result in there. A tangible form of an idea, quality, or feeling, or a result, right? If you want to become a relationship coach, then make sure you're the best darn relationship coach for yourself and for your partner as well. Make sure you have the greatest, make sure you have a great relationship with your partner, right? Make sure you've learned the concepts of your own communication, and you've learned the concepts of trust and faith in each other, and being there for each other, and things like that, and just embody every part. And once you have, then you're able to progress, and you're like, you know what, I can now teach this because I've now embodied every single part of it. I've now, I know the core concepts of what makes for a brilliant marriage or a brilliant relationship with your partner, and now I can teach it. Now I can do this, right? The same way, and it goes for every single thing you want to do, right? Even like, you don't even have to be a coach. You could be you want to teach math, and make sure you're an awesome person at teaching math, that you know math really well inside and out, right? And that you're confident in teaching it, right? Do you see how embodiment makes up all 5 facets, the body, mind, heart, spirit, and soul? And it becomes so uber important in our daily lives, right? Because we need to embody each and every single part of us, right? Self-love is brilliant in this concept. Such a masterful concept to really comprehend and understand, because we have to love ourselves first in order to portray love to others. In order to just really be there for others, we have to be there for ourselves first, right? Love ourselves first, wholeheartedly, step into our power, step fully into our power and the magnitude of our capabilities, and then we're able to blast it out to everybody else through our writing, through our own platforms, through our own journey, right? And then people become aligned to us, energetically aligned, and because we've embodied every single piece of us, and we're not just throwing blanks out there, shooting blanks out there, hoping someone will pick it up, right? We're shooting actual missiles to the right people that need to hear our story and our message, because we've embodied our own story and our message. And so we're a few steps or even one step ahead of the people that we need to help. So it becomes such a brilliant and masterful concept. So embodiment is super, super important. So embody whatever it is that you want to teach, like whatever passion that you have, whatever calling that you have, whatever is in your purpose, whatever direction, whatever vision that you want to go, doesn't matter what it is, embody it first and foremost, right? So lead yourself first so you can lead others, and then you can lead the world. It becomes such a brilliant concept in this nature, right? And as I said, you don't even have to be a coach. Like, you can be an artist, you can be a painter, you could have a calling to be an architect, you can have a calling to be an interior designer, right? Just all of those concepts, embrace it first, embody it first, right? I told my daughter, she really loves interior design, and I said, if you really want to go for that, then she started embodying interior design, like in her own life, fixing her room, doing DIYs, doing whatever. And I said, then you can learn the concepts, and you're embodying the concepts first, and then you can teach people, if that's what you want to do, on interior design and how to stage their homes or their businesses, right? So it's the whole vascular concept of embodiment, which makes such a world of difference in our lives, and it becomes such a powerful, powerful concept. So guys, I hope this has resonated with you and you've received a value out of my message. And if you did, I would appreciate you giving me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this video. Like, share, and subscribe with your friends, or share with your friends, share with your coworkers, share with your family members, share with your partner, share with every single person that really, really needs to hear embodiment. And that would be truly awesome. And let me know even that you've shared in the comments below. Let me know that you've subscribed, so I can even give you a shout out if you wish. I can do it on the next video, and that would be so awesome. And of course, if you guys have any thoughts of any other messages that you'd like to hear, then please as well let me know in the comments below. I would be so grateful, and it would be so awesome, because then I would be so honored to actually share them with the group and share them with my community. So let me know in the comments below if you have any thoughts. You know, of course, you've seen my videos, so I speak a lot about mindset, spirituality, faith, self-love, embodiment, manifestation, law of attraction. You know, I speak a lot about all of the 5 different facets of embodiment. So any thoughts or anything that you would like to see in my next videos, any message you would like me to portray, then please pop in the comments below, and I would be so happy to share them. So I love you guys so much. Have a beautiful weekend. It is friggin' hot in Cabo, so wherever you are, thank you so much for watching, and please even pop into the comments. And I love engagement. So pop in the comments, let me know where you're watching from, so that I can welcome you guys into my world. So you guys are awesome. God bless you. Stay empowered. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.